Alright Pistons fans, so in today's video, we're going to be talking about last night's Rising Stars tournament. But actually, before I even start talking about the game, let me play this funny clip. It was an interview post-game with Cade Cunningham after he won the MVP. It was this funny thing with him and Grant. I want to share that with you guys because this had me laughing for a long time when I saw this last night. Play the clip.
And I got to know, just as a former Detroit basketball player, Detroit Piston myself, what do you prefer, floods or beans and cornbread?
Say that one time.
Oh, they might floods or beans and cornbread.
And he don't know what you're talking about.
He might not.
That's tough. I mean, I don't really know too much about that right now. You know, you said peas and cornbread.
Beans and cornbread. It's a spot in Detroit.
You so old. Yeah. Probably beans and cornbread though. I can rock with that.
What do you think of that?
Gee, you are so old, right? You are showing your age. Set me up, but
I'm not sure that those restaurants are still around.
Yeah, G, man. What was
With the first pick, the Detroit Pistons select Cade Cunningham from Oklahoma State.
Alright, so before we get to talking about everything, please make sure you guys like this video as always. Today's like goal, I'm going to bump it up to around 120 likes on this video, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And you know, speaking back on that video, I had no clue what Grant was talking about at all. Me and Cade were pretty young, so maybe that's why, and they actually referred to that during the interview. But yeah, I had no clue what Grant was talking about. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys knew what he was referring to. But let's talk about the games. And I was actually surprised by the way that everything turned out, because usually the Rising Stars game is pretty terrible in my personal opinion. I don't enjoy watching it most of the time. Usually in these games, there's no effort, there's no defense, there's no competitiveness, no intensity, and it's literally all offense, crazy dunks, lobs. I just don't enjoy watching that type of basketball. But this year was different because of a few things. Number one, you had this new tournament format, which I really did enjoy. I hope they keep this long term in the future, or you know, just add anything new and fun to this, because this format was entertaining. And then also, you know, having the addition of Cade Cunningham, Saddiq Bey, and Isaiah Stewart really did change the Rising Stars games for me. So usually I don't enjoy it, but this year it was different.
Yeah, it was fun. We've been talking trash, 2 weeks in advance, so we've been talking trash. So to meet up with them in the championship game was how it was supposed to play out, and then now I'm about to flex on them with the win. So I'm excited to get back to Detroit for sure.
What does this say about Detroit basketball? 3 young guys here.
I think it says a lot. Young core, growing together, learning each other. But I think we have a lot of big things in store in the future for sure. It means a lot. This is a game I was looking forward to be able to, be around so much big time talent and just, have fun, but try to compete and go get a win. So to bring the trophy home, first All-Star weekend, means a lot.
Now, if we're talking about the game specifically, I mean, they still didn't really play hard defense for the most part, but I will say when the games got close, if it was between like a 3-point wins the game, or if you score a layup, you tie the game, when it got close, that's when teams started to play hard and tough. And Cade in particular, in one of the games, he had 13 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists. And then in another game, I believe this one was the final, he had a stat line of 5 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists. And then in the end, Cade ended up winning the MVP. And then some other things that happened during the game. Cade Cunningham and Evan Mobley, seeing those two guys play together was just fun to see. The pick and roll between the two. I mean, we talk about it all the time. If the Pistons got a big man, we're finally starting to see it a little bit with Marvin Bagley, but still adding another big man, a true 7-footer, someone who's athletic, can catch lobs and be effective in the pick and roll, will massively help out Cade Cunningham and Killian Hayes. So, seeing Evan Mobley and Cade last night was just a beauty, and just something that I was thinking about when we're going back to the Pistons, because if we get something like that, an Evan Mobley type to play with Cade and Killian to go along with Bagley and Stu, will make the Pistons much better. Cade, he also, on a few plays, he went one-on-one with LaMelo Ball, which was fun. We also got to see a few Houston Rockets players go out there and play pretty well. Sengun, and then Jayshawn Tate, he actually had a game winner in one of the games, so that was fun as well. We got to see Isaiah Stewart versus Cade Cunningham. There was a play where Stewart, he like tried to back down Cade, and then he shot it and it was an air ball, and then Cade started talking crap to him. So that was a fun play also. And then in the final game, we had 3 Detroit Pistons players to participate in that. So just overall, to wrap up this whole video, the whole tournament as a whole, really did enjoy it, man. I'm surprised because I never typically like these games. Sometimes I even skip the games because they're so bad and not entertaining. But this year, once the games got close, they gave a lot of effort. We got to see our own Pistons players go out there and play well. And Cade Cunningham won the MVP. So overall, I had fun with this All-Star tournament. And I'm glad that we got to see our Pistons players go out there and represent us in a good light. So Pistons fans, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Thank y'all for 4K, and I'm out.
The 6'6" guard who was the #1 pick in the 2021 NBA draft from the Detroit Pistons, Cade Cunningham. The MVP of the Clorox Rising Stars is Cade Cunningham.
Hey, congratulations. You had a big 3 there down the stretch. You had the assist, led to the free throw, getting the game winner. Did you know the intensity level was going to be like this in this event?
Definitely. I mean, after watching the first game, we knew everybody was going to want to compete and get a win. So happy we were able to pull it out.
And I saw you at practice this morning. You were shouting, Team Barry, let's go to everybody. Like you were pumped at shoot around. What was your goal coming into this event?
To win. I mean, I feel like we had a team to do it, so we had to come out and prove ourselves and get the chip. So glad we did that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wow. Look.